Oh. Alright. Let me just make sure everything's good. Yeah, it looks like the stream is going. Well, should anyone watch this, I had a wacky idea. And I don't know if it's been done before. It probably has. But basically, I am gonna start an honor mode playthrough. But I'm gonna do it in a public lobby. So, whoever joins, joins. And however it goes is however it goes. I'm not gonna be like a stickler. And even if we fail, you know, we fail. That's just how it is. But I think it's a fun, silly little idea to do for patch 8. I feel like we've all watched this cutscene a bajillion million times before. So I'm gonna skip it. It's just crazy stuff happens. We get infected by a illithid worm. Then the ship gets attacked by dragons, and it's our chance to escape. Oh frick, wait. Hold on. Oh my god. Do I have to make it like... How do I make this a public lobby? Return to main menu? Yes. I am so sorry for wasting everybody's time. All 0 people watching right now. Multiplayer. How do I do this? Is it actually a new game? It might be. You know, it might be. I guess. Okay. Maybe it was that. Sorry. Unless... It is possible to do what I want to do, right? Multiplayer. There we go. Public. Public! Yeah. Okay. We'll see how it goes. So, I typically pick a Dragonborn. But do I want to be Dark Urge? You know what? We'll be Dirge. It's fitting. Dragonborn. Resistant to... I'm trying to think of elements I see a lot in Baldur's Gate. I would say maybe fire. Because getting hit by fireballs is actually really unfortunate and ruins my day. And then I wanted to be a wizard so I can try out the new subclass. Blade Song Wizard, I think. I really hope I'm getting that right. Toll of the Dead. That's crazy that they added Toll of the Dead. It's actually bonkers. Bonkers. Mage Hand. Ray of Frost. I'm gonna remove Mage Hand. You can get Booming Blade? Huh. Okay. Booming Blade. Friends. Spells. I never use grease. I never use fog. We're gonna have a cat. And, chromatic orb. Chromatic orb is always really useful for those stupid eye things. Haunted one. Most of all, I'd like to stay alive, so... Having high constitution is fine. I feel like the dexterity could be up by 1. And that would be really nice. Yeah, maybe like there. I think that's pretty okay. Edit appearance. I mean, his overall face shape is actually pretty good. Make a choice.
Where to next?
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Oh god.
Hells. Something just woke up.
There's magic.
What was that?
Yeah, default voice is pretty okay. I should make sure my microphone is... Yeah, my microphone's fixed. Chins. He ain't gonna have a chin. Jaw. Has this game always been so pretty? Like, I know I took a really long... I say long break, but it's probably only been like a month since I've played Baldur's Gate. I just don't remember it looking this good. What color do I want to be? We can be like a dark blue dragon. Green doesn't look very good, does it? Not really. That doesn't look awful. We're gonna go classic white. Gray. Eh. Sure, why not? Body art, eyes. Damn. Actually, okay, I can't stand the gray. I tried. Damn, but blue doesn't look too good either. Not really, anyway. I do a black dragon. Dark red. Purple. All these color. Ooh. No. Oh. I mean, that blue doesn't look bad. Kind of more of like a metallic blue. Ugh. Maybe this blue. It's... Not gonna lie, it's a bit much. But I mean, so is the white. Do that one. Mac up. No mac up. Tail. Big old tail. Alright. Proceed. The Dark Urge. Dirge. Oh my god. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll keep Dark Urge. Proceed. I need a guardian, fellas. Tiefling. lot of the hairstyles in Baldur's Gate base game just aren't super impressive, in my opinion. Give her some handlebars. Alright. Think we're good to go. I think we are good to go. So my question is, oh, I didn't mean to skip that. That's whatever. I was trying to open up the menu.
The blood in your head thrums and pounds. That pounding blood obscures who you are. An overwhelming loss of memory. How you ended up amidst these hellish flames is just as hidden. You have nothing in your skull, besides your name and a headache. But you are in danger.
Curse whoever did this to me.
The torturer behind this cruel prank will meet your malice when you get out of here. Killing. Now that sounds like your first good idea.
Heck yeah, brother.
My head.
Okay, let me make sure. Multiplayer. It is public. Public with no mods. So, whoever wants to join can join.
Moving in.
If nobody ends up joining, that's gonna be a little sad.
Where the hells are we?
Oh. Could have swore there was like a chest up here or something. No. Also,
Not for me.
my WASD mod isn't working anymore, so I'm kind of just out of luck when it comes to that. I could have swore there was a chest in this first room. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's up here.
No traps, please.
Nice. Oh, ah.
Open up.
Yeah, playing without WASD is gonna be rough.
Good.
Toll the dead. 1 to 12 damage. If the target is at full health, you deal 1 to 8 damage instead. Huh. Oh. Okay.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind
The
your
pool
eye.
it come from. Investigate. How do I edit my dice? Have I not done an honor mode run on PC? I guess I haven't. I've done it on PlayStation. But, surprisingly not on PC, I guess. Huh.
The casing is fragile. The slightest touch could cause it to crumble.
Reach towards the pool. Ouch.
Here we go. Lord, I feel better.
Better. Alright, let's try to get the brain buddy.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers.
Please. Before they return. They return. A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Alright. 3. Yeah, it'd probably be that. Nice. Oh, I gotta make sure to turn Karmic Die off. Where is that? Karmic. Where are you, Karmic? So why do I hear something? Oh. Maybe it's... no, it'd be under gameplay. There it is. Karmic Die. I want rolls to be random, not weighted in some kind of way.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
Medicines.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat. Your fingers twitch with the desire to rip its tender, moist meat to shreds.
We do not hurt brain, buddy.
Free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
Alright.
To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
I'm just gonna skip Lae'zel's spiel.
You
She talks a lot.
Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers. We can do nothing.
As for that,
Hataka! Alright. Time to see Toll of the Dead. Oh my god, it reaches really far. That's actually insane. Nice. That is pretty cool. %100 disadvantage. Love to see it.
Victory awaits. This is your end.
The bell. Nice. That was a max roll.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle.
Actually kind of wild.
Now, to the helm.
Still in control. Just. I'll give it a shot. Ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late. Mind flare machinery. Better watch what I touch.
Oh, there we go.
Intestines throb. Blood whispers.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god. The sleeping man is a tank. There we go. Nice. Hardest battle of my life. Okay.
How many hosts of these gay infected?
For
Ah.
what?
At least I'm pretty sure my mods are off. I'm like pretty sure. Pretty darn sure. Pretty darn sure.
The console appears dormant. The console hums to life. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority. You feel the a shiver runs across your mind.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
Not a disgusting gift.
Dangerous company. Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Alright then, let's go.
Shadowheart. One moment.
Come on, time to go.
Finally. Let us make for the helm. We've wasted enough time already.
She's right. Lead on.
Actually, hold on. Inventory, spellbook. Take off inflict wounds, put command. We're gonna do a little funny and try to take his sword.
At the ready.
We're nearing the helm.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
King Yank.
She just said a slur.
Let's see what this
I'm pretty
does.
sure. How does bro die to like level 1? Whatever those are.
Transponder. We must escape. Now.
No.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves. We will connect them.
This thing's falling fast. Got to right it.
Alright.
On the move.
Bruh. Nice.
I won't give in.
Booming blade.
Cutting to the chase.
I did 0 damage. Believe it or not, I did 0 damage. I don't even get how you do that. Weird.
Time to strike. Let my name be known.
Oh, she got burned. Alright.
On the move.
Okay.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Have to keep going.
2 damage.
I am fury. I am death.
2 whole damage. It's like actual D&D. Before I keep going, where is the accessibility maybe? Or like if I click out of the game, the audio stops and it's super annoying. Just don't know where that would be. Ooh, eavesdrop. Keep that on. I don't know. I'll have to find it later, I guess. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably just have to find it later. Bummer. Absolute bummer. Ah. Alright.
Got to press on.
It's time for Shadowheart to shine. I've got 2 chances. Make him drop his sword. Oh my god.
They're dying for me. All of them.
Oh my god. Why does he sound like that?
Into the bloody fray.
Hurry before they strike.
Five damage. Jesus.
Swift and lethal.
For an enemy that wasn't hit yet, that was a lot of damage.
Leave him to me. Connect the transformer. Or your spine is mine.
Nearly out of scum. It's now or never.
We must take the transponder.
Alright. Last chance. Drop. No. No. That is actually so sad. That is actually so depressing. No fire sword for me.
Where do I go from here? At the ready.
Boom. Oh.
Time to strike. Taking position.
That is so depressing. Shadowheart can't just like steal it, right? Oh. Let me check. Let me check. Cause like, what if? Oh, she can't really hide back here. Not really. I don't think she'd be able to. Ow. Ow. Where's the disengage button?
On I go.
Still on my feet.
Damn.
Breathe deep and move.
Forward, Istik, before more dragons come.
Bro got cooked. Holy Jesus. Okay.
Come a little closer.
Well, so much for peace.
The helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
Ah. Oh my god, it's Battyman Farah. The baddest one of them all. Goblin. Goblin number 742. Because, like, honestly, I don't remember honor mode being too hard. Other than, like, the Merkel fight. And, oh. Some other boss fight, I don't remember. Definitely Merkel though. Merkel gave me so much trouble on PlayStation.
You half expected your memories to return once you were free of the Mind Flayer ship. But your past is still an aching void. If you don't find a way to remove the tadpole burrowed in your brain soon,
Burrowed.
your future will be as blank as your past. Your head whispers vengeance. You cannot wait to slice your way forth, seeking whatever wrought this tragedy upon you.
Burrowed.
Something good here, I hope.
You drink in the pungent corpse. Since you awoke on the ship, your mind has been cold and empty, but something stirs. With your hands close to this body, you know nothing of why, but you find a half smile flittering across your face.
Damn. I'm stupid.
You see flashes of flesh, all lumped together in a mass grave. No single image sticks out. There
Bummer.
is something unknown and
Bummer.
unspeakable deep within your heart.
So now that I'm in the open world, I wonder if it'll allow people to join now. Because I think maybe the Nautiloid was a place where it wouldn't let people join. Maybe. Public. Because I know it's done that when I've tried to play with some friends before. Specialization available. Blade shinging. Blade shinging with blades. So, okay. The resource used to cast Blade Song. Your proficiency with light armor in the performance skill. You also gain proficiency with daggers, sickles, short swords, scimitars, long swords. Man, if I got that flaming long sword, that would have been so cool. Invoke the Blade Song. You gain a +2 to armor class. That's nice. Your movement speed is increased by 3 meters. That's pretty good. You also gain advantage in acrobatics and a +2 to constitution. Oh, okay. So like your concentration saving throws as well. Awesome. In terms of spells, I would want false life, because I'm gonna be squishy as a wizard. And Endo. I guess. You know what? Feather Fall's pretty good. Not even gonna lie. Especially as a. Is it not a ritual spell? That's weird. Okay. Blade Singer's Weapon. Give me that long sword. Oh, I don't think it gives me a long sword. I just like long swords in general, though. So, we're gonna be doing that. Hopefully it doesn't look goofy. In terms of spells I'd want to get rid of. Not really any at the moment. Maybe Thunder Wave. So I mean, if someone gets close, I'm gonna be blade singing them anyway with a long sword. Replace it with False Life. Yeah, we'll keep it like that for now. Okay. Oh, did it give me a longsword? It gave me a longsword, and I can do 0 damage? What? Because I have a -1? No way, no way. No, do I have to have strength? I hope that's not like super important. I'm gonna actually be so upset. It makes sense, but
Something's on my mind.
I'm hoping it's offset by something later. Either that or I'll have to dump points into it. Wake her up.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
How is this possible? Oh, it doesn't matter.
True. Seems like we're the lucky ones, judging by all the corpses strewn about. I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Okay.
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
We
need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Alright.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that.
Legit.
Let's get on with it.
Level up. You know, I honestly wish you could pick Shadowheart's class, so she doesn't have to be a trickery domain cleric. It's actually kind of annoying. Bliss. Maybe Sanctuary as well, just in case she needs to escape battle as like the last person standing. Alright.
No one stopped me yet.
So how does blade singing look? Does it cost anything to use it? I think it does, if I'm being honest. Huh. I mean, it's not horrible. Nothing crazy.
What path lies before me? What's hiding here?
More of those wretched things.
More of those wretched things. You know, they kind of actually hit hard at level 2. We'll be fine though. Let me put on some mage armor. Really, mage armor isn't a ritual spell? That's actually so depressing. Cause what is my AC? It is 12. With Blade Song it goes to 14. And then with this... Whoa. That's kind of cool. Armor class 15, so it'll go 15, 16, 17. I'll have 17 AC while I'm blade singing. Is this a ritual spell? It's not a ritual spell either. I'd say it's probably worth it, like right now at least. Yes. Alright.
That's a friendly looking shadow.
Hide.
Carefully now.
Let's try to be sneaky deaky about
Be
this.
on my way.
I tried to use WASD.
Let's think ahead, or I'm lost.
This way, this way. This way, this way. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Turn-based mode now. And then it's time to sing. It's time to frickin' sing. This works a little differently than I thought it would.
Cloak and dagger. My favorite.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Stay
Yeah.
back. One strike could be lethal.
Jesus Christ. So I'm blade singing now. And what that does gives me armor class, movement speed, advantage on acrobatics. But like, do I do more damage? I don't think so. Booming blade. Affect your foe that hurts them for 1 to 8 thunder damage. Is there a disadvantage to doing this? I don't think so. Damn. Healing charge. What? So I hit him and I got healing charge. 2 to 12 damage. Unleash the full damage and healing effects of your blade song at once. Your blade song dance charges will harm enemies an additional 1 to 6 force damage, and your blade song healing charges will heal you and allies an additional 1 to 6 hit points. As a bonus action? What? Whoa. 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 What? Oh, okay, I see. That stops blade song. So like that's why you can't just spam it. Blade song costs nothing to activate? That's insane. Chat. This whole blade singing thing is actually really good. Like, holy moly. I might have a better shot at this than I thought. The whole honor mode thing.
Let me strike true.
We'll put her over there. Damn. Oh, okay, so you can... That is so cool. That is really cool, actually, because what I could do is I could blade sing, like right here, heal, do damage, and that's all with a bonus action. And I somehow did 0 damage to him, but okay. I don't need a booming blade that. Damn. That's actually insane. Is that how it works in like actual D&D? Where you can like heal and attack with a bonus action? I feel like I would have realized that if that was the case. Alright. Do that. Honestly, I just need to change Shadowheart's class. I wonder though, is that why people were recommending that you use a rapier instead of a longsword? Because you have to split your scaling? Maybe. Honestly, don't know. Bap.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
What's inside? Anything of use?
Chat, ain't nobody joining. Ain't nobody joining the public lobby.
Time to get going.
Dang it. Oh, okay, wait, this is once per long rest. Never mind. I thought I wasted it. Oof, the blade song power is also long rests. So I don't even get that back. That's sad.
How much farther can I go?
Oh. But yeah, like I said, the only part I'm kind of worried about is the Merkel fight. Because I had such a hard time on that on PlayStation. So, what is that? What? What is that? Belladonna? I don't quite remember that. But yeah, if I have like horrible troubles, I may add mods or something. Maybe.
I've got one of those brain things cornered.
We'll see. Some mods make the game way too easy.
You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Easily stand back.
There. Can you see it?
Can you see it? Am I cooked? I'm cooked. It was a nice run, boys.
Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours.
That darling neck of yours.
Keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
I need him alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod?
Attack the elf. I don't care if I have a -1 in strength. Oh, that's a bless spell. You know what, sure, because I'm not sure what happens if I fail. Nice. Easy. Too easy.
You son of a...
You son of a gun.
You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Yeah.
The worm. Of course.
The
That
worm.
explains things.
And we're the
Somewhat.
birds.
And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Mm-hmm.
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I
Starion.
was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. The strong and silent type. All right. Please tell me you at least know something about these worms.
Yeah.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Oh, Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time. You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
Lead on.
As he joins your side, your mind dances with thoughts of a perfect, pretty corpse.
That's valid.
How delicious.
Well, that was a boring level up.
Where am I? What's going on?
I honestly don't know who I want in my party. Probably like Shadowheart, at least. And then...
There. A mind flayer.
I don't know, Karlak could be pretty cool.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
It was actually incredibly simple. Barely an inconvenience. So probably like Shadowheart, Minthara, the Paladin, and
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
I could have Asterion. That wouldn't be horrible. Yeah, you can definitely have worse teams than that.
Seems simple enough. What's going on with that room?
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Dangerous. Touch it. Damn.
A hand? Anyone?
Whisper into the weave. Whoa. Slap the hand.
Ouch. Perhaps I should have clarified. A helping hand. Anyone?
Alright, let's whisper into the weave. Nice. Incredibly nice.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick.
Whisper into the weave.
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this. A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well.
No. Nuh-uh.
And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
Didn't happen.
The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
No.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
I leveled up from that? That's crazy. That's crazy work. That's level 3 already. I don't think I have any mods downloaded. Alright, I like the flaming spheres. Shadow Blade? A shadowy short sword in your hand that deals... Whoa! It's a bonus action. Sure. I don't know if that's new or not. It might be, it might not be. Shadow Blade. We'll get rid of Magic Missile. We don't need 2 wizards, but I mean, it's fine, I guess. I've always been kind of curious about abjuration. Forms a ward around you and protects you from harm. Whatever the heck that means. Oh, prepare. I don't like Witch Bolt. Even though I'm sure it's really good, I always mess with it. Spells. Give him a flaming spear as well. Okay, he also has Shadow Blade. Interesting. How long does it last? Until long rest? Holy moly. That's kind of really cool. That's kind of very cool. We'll go knock. Just so we don't get stuck at any parts. Boom. Boom. Well... Is his mage armor a ritual spell? I'm not sure, to be honest. I'll have to check. Whoa! Whoa! What is that?
Not around, so might as well.
2 turns remaining. Your arcane ward blocks damage equal to its charges, and then loses 1 charge. Casting abjuration spells will add charges equal to the level of the spell. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Kind of. It is a level 1 spell. That's sad. Yeah, and then he gets 3 charges. Crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Oh.
Let's move.
Shadow Blade. Zam. That doesn't look as great as I thought it would. But, I mean, that's not bad. Yeah, 4 to 18 damage? Holy schmoly. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Best be on my way.
So, do I get Lae'zel, or do I just kind of... I mean, obviously I'm gonna, like, get her out of there, but should she travel with the party? Or not? 'Cause I feel like we're all very squishy. Kind of. Sort of. We'll see.
You think it's dangerous?
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move.
Is white hot
Yet you
what?
hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Get rid of them. Yeah, we'll try to... Actually, yeah, whatever. Nice. Huh? With advantage.
Demaze, let's
No, I'm not leaving this fiend with a stranger.
kill them.
Yeah, I guess they die. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Shoot it down. Shoot it down, see what happens.
He's right. No one's safe if that thing goes loose. Not even us.
Demaze?
Damaze.
Lower the trap. Ready your blade.
What an absolute
You've
goofball.
got one chance. Join me or die.
Oh, if she wasn't a main character, I would side with the tieflings. But, she is, unfortunately.
No!
Lying rat!
No! How could you, person I just met? Whoa. Oh, really? Wait, whoa. It only uses one charge. Blocks damage equal to its charges and then loses one charge. Maybe? Like, it uses one charge, but did it only block one damage? Or did it block 2 instances of damage? Damage... 7 minus 3? Oh, okay. It minuses 3. So it minuses the amount of total charges and then minuses the charge by 1. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie. Alright. I need to get my keyboard. Oh. Alts. How do I look at the... There it is. Hide.
Into the shadows.
Kill! Nice. 14 damage is nothing to scoff at.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Booming blade. Yeah. Concentration? On friends? That's fine. So does 4 to 18. Yeah. I missed. Of course I missed. Oh my god. Ouch. Ouch. Alright. He wants to mess with us. He'll get the fireballs. Expectura. Yep.
Got to keep fighting.
Fireball. She did not need to get that close. she throw a rock at her? So the thing I like about the fireball, even though it says 25% chance to hit, it always does damage. It's just whether or not they save. Whether they take full damage or half damage. They always take damage though. It's very nice. Damn. Wait, oh frick, concentration broke. That's sad. That's the only not nice thing about the fireballs.
A better position. Just like old times.
No. Okay.
Spill some blood.
Nice.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Actually comical. Get him.
This won't take me yet.
Advantage. Holy shimoli. Awesome.
The dice roll in my favor. Pawn to cleric 4.
Talk to me.
Damn.
Sometimes the only
No. There we go.
Ready or no?
End it. That's crazy. She has 1 HP.
Behold the dance of death!
The dance of death.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The
Bow
cure
to
I offer will
worms.
suffice as thanks.
They're all British. Yep.
The party's full. You'll need to make room.
That's crazy, Lae'zel. That is not my problem. Maybe a camp.
Very well. But heed my words. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. I must interrogate this Zoru. Our very lives depend on it. I will be at your camp. Do not keep me waiting.
Okay. Oh. Loot.
Light on my feet.
Nice. Because I can equip light armor, right? Light armor, 11 AC. That's, oh, wait. Can't be wearing armor. Oh my god! So I'm not entirely sure it's worth it. So it's not really worth it unless I can get my AC above 15 is what it seems like. Yeah. Okay.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Level ups. Prepare. And ooh, specialization. we can finally try the new subclass, Swashbuckler. Excelling in single combat thanks to your quick feet and wits. If you make a melee attack against a target, that target can't make an opportunity attack. Okay, for the rest of the turn. Honestly, that's pretty good. Lets you move around. You gain +2 and bonus to initiative rolls. This scales with your level. You no longer need advantage to trigger sneak attack, as long as you are within 1.5 meters of the target and don't have disadvantage. That's... wow. Okay, that's pretty good, not gonna lie. That's actually crazy work. Because what that means is, wow. He can just sneak attack whenever he wants, and then use his bonus action to dash around, yeah. I wonder if he gets, like 2 attacks. Extra attack?
Alive, so that's progress.
I don't think he does, if I'm being honest.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Yeah, we'll recover a spell slot. Oh. Please? Nice. Love Baldur as well.
Lovely day this. For now.
Recover spell. That'll do. Does that replenish on short rest?
Time to see
No.
what's new horrors waiting for us.
It does not.
Night, never quiet.
We'll do false
I
life
hear
though.
shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but be careful.
Okay.
At the ready.
Can Gale do anything? Not really.
I can do better. I must.
We'll start on
Pave my
top of the
path
hill.
with corpses. Build my castle with bones.
Open the bloody gate!
Open the bloody
Nobody
gate.
gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid? Please! There's no time!
By the 9 hells! Open the gates!
Instant kill is crazy. That goblin must have got like a nat 20.
Shit! Form a line!
Damn.
Provoke the blade
Damn.
and suffer its sting.
He's just aura farming at this point. Alright. So let's see how it works. Sneak attack, melee. But I'll probably get advantage if I sneak. So hide.
Time for a new approach.
Okay, so you're still incentivized to sneak to get advantage, but you don't have to.
Excellent.
That's pretty cool. I think I should probably give him a different weapon though, because I don't think he needs to have just daggers. Maybe. Actually, not too sure. Because he probably scales with dexterity. So it's not horrible. God damn. Jesus. Christ. Take a fireball. Fire. Hello? Fireball. And we'll just put him over here. That is very kind of him. Booming blade. I missed. I missed again.
Scout! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Charge the bastards!
Schmack. Nice.
Take two.
By sickle and sword, strike them down!
Bicycle and sword. He got rid of the ball. Damn! Why did he fall like that? He like ragdolled. Also, I'm sorry if that was like really loud. I don't want Asterion to fall as well. Let's get out of the grease. Oh. Oh. So I don't think I can hide. That's crazy. Crazy form. Crazy, 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 crazy. Okay, Gale's back up. Maybe I'll not do the ball for a while. Clearly his concentration keeps getting broken. Actually, you know what? Ball would go crazy right here. Oh, it's because he fell. That's why he lost concentration. Those goblins are smart. Well, all I can really do is get close and then maybe like ball.
These boots have seen everything.
2 balls. Holy moly. Holy moly. Alright. You know what? Do it. We're just the summoner squad, I guess. Damn, critical hit. After this battle, I'll probably take a break and like eat some food and stuff. 8 damage. That's crazy. What about this guy? 11 damage. That is insanity. Can he hide? Yeah, he can.
Let's find some prey.
And then, you know what? We'll finish the. Oh, I can't even hit him. Look at this guy. Why are you getting so close? What did I press? Did I press stab? Okay. I mean, it worked anyway. Damn. That's my bad. I didn't mean to press stab. And I mean, I guess he's a swashbuckler, so that's kind of his thing. But I don't know. Alright. Gale, don't move a muscle. If you trip, I will be so sad. Heck. There we go. I got scared. I thought he fell. Alright. Ooh, oh, it's an action to do that. That's sad. We could toll the dead, or we can smack him. Or we can smack this guy. Nice! It does. Wait, I just realized it does psychic damage. That's massive. For barbarians. That's crazy. Get in there. Yeah, we'll have her get in there. Just to miss her fireball. 9. What is going on with the rolls? That's crazy. Nice. Lacerate. That's one thing I really don't like about Spiritual Weapon, is that it just doesn't reach far at all. Balls, on the other hand, get the job done. Aw, frick. Nice. The fireballs are actually really nice, not even gonna lie. Flaming spheres. My bad. Can he hide? Not really. He's just gonna hope for the best. Nice. Oh my, I took 1 damage. 1. Nice.
That was the last of them. Inside, all of you. More may follow. Open the gate.
What time is it?
Where is the bastard?
5. Where's the ball going? 5:15 though. Let's see. Let me turn my camera. Cause who else? How do I? Is it Alt? No. There we go.
What's inside?
Not super used to PC controls. We're just gonna take everything and then sell it for a higher price on the market.
Can't slow down.
We're the Baldur's Gate scalpers. What is that? A pot lid. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Not once in my life. Alright. But yeah. This has been, the new wizard subclass and swashbuckler rogue subclass. Like I said before, this honor mode playthrough is in a public lobby. So if anyone wants to join while I play, feel more than welcome to. However, I have been on for a bit, and I am gonna take a break, make some food, and whatnot. So thank you for watching. Stop streaming.